What's going on, class? Today we're going to be doing my vocabulary my vocabulary strategy on the Civil War. And so there's going to be multiple steps in doing so, and my strategy that I'm using is bingo. Personally, vocabulary bingo is a way I get the topics of Civil War, and then I'm going to fill out different battles, for example, of the Civil War. These battles of the Civil War will go onto this bingo card, and I will give a definition. Someone has to answer it, and then if whoever answers right, I'll read out a definition randomly. The students got to answer right. If the students answer right, then that's the one that we call out. And we're only going to spend like 1 minute per, so it's not going to take the whole class. But it's just a way for these students to understand. I ask them the definition. If they give an answer, they answer right. And if they don't, then another student gets a chance. And then that way the students can teach each other. And then that way they can implement a game where they can compete for a prize, where they will pay attention more. I feel like a vocabulary bingo, is a way for them to pay attention more. Because, like I said, they're gonna compete. They're gonna just want to win, and especially if I got prizes involved. So I think it's a good way for the students to engage with each other, but also engage in the assessment of the Civil War. So that's why I chose vocabulary bingo. And what I would do is make a bingo card, call out a definition, and let the students answer it. Yeah, so that's my strategy I'm going to use for vocabulary on the Civil War, and I'm very interested to hear everyone's. And that's all I got. And the second strategy that I'm going to use today is a Freire model. Now, what a Freire model is, it's a chart. And I have an example right here that I'm going to show the class what a Freire model is. So basically, a Freire model is a chart where you put a word in the middle, and then we have to match terms to that model. I'm about to show you an example I did right here. This is from a different course. It's just an example. Each student will do their own based off, I will give them a different word that's related to the Civil War, and they will do their own assessment of the Freire model. But I'm here, class, this is an example that I'm going to use to show y'all how a Freire model works, so y'all can get an idea how to do y'all's. Basically like this. This is how you do a Freire model. This is of another course, but that basically you'll do something like this where I'll give you a word, you'll put that word in the middle, definition on the left, characteristics on the top right, examples on the bottom left, and non-examples on the bottom right. And make sure it's detailed so you can understand your word, and then I will split y'all up, and then we will go around the room sharing every word and kind of teach each other how those words are done. So I ended up doing vocabulary bingo for the Civil War. They will understand terms, and then at the end we will create a Freire model and then present it to each other about the Civil War, and I will give them different topics. So class, that is all I got. Like I said, the bingo used to compete a little bit, have play against each other, be attentive, understand different definitions, and get most of the term knowledge in you. And then the Freire model is to teach each other and help each other out with how they progress in the Civil War. And yeah, that's all I got.